So if you see anyone in my family overweight, then you know she's the reason for it. And but every day at the table, whenever we started with discussing family and would eventually end up talking work. I don't know whether that's one of the best family business practices, but that's how it is. Because Apollo was family. You know, we grew up in that atmosphere. Today, it's very different, but you know, we all grew up going talking about work, making the people that work in Apollo part of our family. We all like grew up together. So I used to walk the floors with my grandfather starting at the age of 5. Which kid would go on rounds at 5?
Yeah.
So when I walk into the hospital today, it's actually emotional for me. So it's like walking into a temple. So dinner table conversations were about not how to grow the business, what we can do better to change, to make the patients feel more comfortable, to make people feel at home. I don't like people coming to the hospital. Hospitals should never feel like home. But if you can do something to make them, to give them, to hold their hand also during this tough time, I think, you know, that's what matters and separates us from the rest. Another thing that we always spoke about is how we can get the doctors to communicate better with the patients, because I think that's the core, and then get the management also to start communicating with the patients. And you know, small things like our management would say, you know, why don't you write this number on your hand and you know things will get better for you, giving patients some hope and faith in some